YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a wonderful night, day, whatever the case may be. As I was meditating on this reading, I was told to use a different deck than I normally use, the Osho Zen. Somebody feels like an outsider and they need harmony. Maybe there's a family situation going on where you feel like you're being left out of your family for some reason. Or a work situation. Somebody needs harmony and guidance. I can't even pretend to know what that means. Can you? Alright, one more time. Harmony and maturity. So maybe this is a person that's immature right now. And they need to grow up. Could be a child. Alright, let's sit those right there for a minute while we find out how the angels have our back today. And you know we've been getting harmony a lot. It could be a grown person acting like a child. Spirit said, light your candle, sweetheart. You need to check your energy. What would I do without you, Spirit? I would be so lost. So lost. Ain't no telling where I'd be. Some of y'all know that's true. Alright, let's see what's going on with the energy. And this is just a daily reading to find out how Spirit's working in our lives. And then I'll come back and do Sagittarius' reading today. How about them apples? Sagittarius, Aquarius, and then Pisces. And then we'll start back at Aries again. Which I don't think we started at Aries. I think we started with Cancer. So we'll work our way around. We'll keep working. How about that? We'll just keep on trucking, baby. Keep on trucking. Alright, so there's not much negativity in the room today, which I'm truly grateful for. Let me try my sage right quick like. Archangel Michael, could you please come and help me with this reading this morning? And any ancestors that have crossed over who would like to join me, my ancestors, and the ancestors of those who are watching, send your people my way. Let's get them in here so we can work this out, y'all. Use your intuition when you watch these videos and help connect with me. Send your positive vibes my way and ask Spirit to show us what we need to see for the next 24 hours. My daily videos are always 24 hours. What we need to see for the next 24 hours. And some of them, I gotta say, have been on point for my life, which has been pretty freaking amazing lately. Alright, angels, how do you have our backs for the next 24 hours? Blessings. I love it when blessings comes out. I mean, blessings. And blessings can be all kinds of things, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be financial, but I'm, assuming that some of it will be, because I could use that. But blessings are just blessings. It can be a blessing that I woke up this morning, right? It can be a blessing that I woke up this morning not in pain. It can be a blessing that the kids woke up this morning and made me breakfast in bed, or that they just let me sleep in a little bit this morning. Blessings can be small things. It can be a blessing that the car started and that I made it to work without having any problem. I mean, blessings are lots of things. Alright, how else do you have our backs? Thoughts and visions. So they're going to give us thoughts and even visions of things. This is a very wise looking angel about these visions, y'all. Look at him. Maybe you've been seeing him in your visions. Isn't that wild? And thought somehow looks like it's an angel with black, yellow, orange, and brown wings. And with a yellow vest and a halo. And the blessings looks like they're picking. Look, them two angels up top there look like they're fighting over somebody's blessing. You ain't taking my folks' blessing. Watch out, I'll smack you over that. They're standing around you, just showering them on you. And these two back here are fighting the enemy away, making sure you get your blessings. Damn right. Alright, anything else from the angels today? Archangel Michael, you're going to give us something today? Music and awakening. Music and spiritual awakening. Archangel Michael is speaking to us. The Spirit is speaking to us through music, and they're awakening us. Oh, baby! Archangel Michael with the protection on the bottom of the deck. So, Archangel Michael's got our back, y'all. Alright, now, for some reason I was told to use the Zen. The Zen, I think it is. The Zen Tarot, Osho Zen Tarot. But first, Spirit wants me to give the overall Tarot reading. Overall Tarot energy. The Tower in reverse came out. So there's a Tower coming that's inevitable. There's a Hermit. Clarify what pulls this together. Somebody might have some sinus or allergy problems, neurological problems with needing your eyes to be examined. You might need to be seen by a neurologist because you look like you might have headaches. Wheel of Fortune, y'all. There's a Tower, there's a Hermit, and there's a Wheel of Fortune. And then there's the Hangman in reverse. So somebody who's been stuck is no longer going to be stuck. And it's going to come through this inevitable Tower. Now, when the Tower shows up on my table in reverse, I have learned that it can mean one of two things. And it looks like somebody knocked somebody's eye out of socket last night. I hope y'all ain't been fighting. It looks like this wheel, there's a snake. Somebody's got a snake and they put their foot on that snake. You better be careful, that snake might bite you. Somebody was running out of time, but this wheel's about to turn. And definitely get something, you got some eye problems going on. That's not for everybody, but somebody's got headaches and eye problems going on. Excuse me. Alright, so can you clarify the Tower in reverse? Why is this Tower in reverse? Okay. Morality, rebirth, and innocence. Morality, rebirth, and innocence. So there's a Tower, like, it's inevitable. But I'm not sure I understand. We know what morality is. We know what rebirth is. And we know what innocence is. But how do they factor into this reading? And these are very interesting. Morality. I think these are some of the major cards. Yeah, morality is a major. Queen of Clouds. Mastery of mind. For the Bodhidharma, far transcends moralists, Puritan so-called good people, do-gooders. He has touched the very rock bottom of the problem. Unless awareness arises in you, all of your morality is bogus. All of your culture is simply a thin layer which can be destroyed by anybody. But once your morality has come out of your awareness, not out of certain discipline, then it is totally a different matter. Then you will respond in every situation out of your awareness. And whatever you do will be good. Awareness cannot be anything that is bad. That is the ultimate beauty of awareness, that anything that comes out of it is simply beautiful. It is simply right and without any effort and without any practice. So rather than cutting the leaves and the branches, cut the root. And to cut the root, there is no other method than a single method, the method of being alert and being aware and being conscious. So, time to stop being good and doing good and having this bogus religion that you think if you're good enough that you're going to be okay. Because this is saying that that's not possible. And then rebirth, I mean, that goes perfectly with this, right? Because that's the only way out of that mindset of thinking that you can be good enough and that you can work your way into heaven. The only way out of that is to be born again. Where is rebirth? Rebirth is number 10, so that would be back here. Rebirth. And then you are coming from nowhere and you are going to nowhere. You are just now here, neither coming nor going. Everything passed by you. Your consciousness reflects it, but it does not get identified. When a lion roars in front of a mirror, do you think the mirror roars? Or when the lion is gone and the child comes dancing, the mirror completely forgets about the lion and starts dancing with the child? Do you think the mirror dances with the child? The mirror does nothing. It simply reflects. Your consciousness is only a mirror. Neither do you come nor do you go. Things come and go. You become young, you become old, you are alive, you are dead. All these states are simply reflections in an eternal pool of consciousness. Alrighty then. And then innocence is one of the beginner. Innocence. Zen says that if you drop knowledge, and within knowledge everything is included, your name, your identity, everything, because this has been given to you by others. If you drop all that has been given by others, you will have a totally different quality to your being, innocence. This will be a crucifixion of the persona, the personality, and there will be a resurrection of your innocence. You will become a child again, reborn. Wow. So right now somebody's dealing with this struggle of their beliefs, what they want to believe in, and what's right and wrong, good and bad, thinking they can be good enough, that rebirth involves being good enough. But this is saying that rebirth involves letting go of that. Bear, help me with this reading. Letting go of thinking that you're in control of any of this. None of this is, and it's about to cause you a tower. Why is it about to cause a tower? Because there's a transformation, abundance, and a brand new beginning. You're about to miss out on some of the best blessings you could ever imagine and a brand new start because you insist on holding on to an outdated belief system. You won't release the hold of darkness. Some of us have had a struggle releasing our old beliefs that were given to us by people, simply given to us by people. And they used fear-based ideology to convince us that that was the only way. And some of us are having a hard time releasing those outdated beliefs. But Spirit says by not releasing them, you're keeping yourself from a lot of blessings. Clarify the Hermit, please. The mind, your mind, you're stuck in your mind. I had a friend tell me the other day, I was talking to him about how there was an eclipse, a full lunar eclipse on this last full moon, which was in Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. They are Gemini. And I was like, right before your birthday, like 6 days before your birthday, 5 days before your birthday, we're going to have a full solar eclipse. And there's some other planetary, I don't think I believe in that anymore. It hasn't really shown me that it's been that big of a deal. Like it makes that big of a deal in our lives. And my response to that was, you know what? Then what do you believe in? Then what do you believe? Because whatever you're so sure you believe in, just because it doesn't give you the blessings when you think you deserve them, is not a reason to give up on believing. And this would indicate that for people that are doing that, there's a tower coming, and it's because their own mind, they're alone in their own mind. And there's an old saying in the rooms of AA and NA that an addict alone is in bad company, and that can be anybody alone with their thoughts and thinking that their thoughts and their way of thinking is the only way, because our thinking is what got us in these shit piles to begin with. And we can't use the same methods to get us out of something that we use to get into them. Clarify mind, please. What's this mind about? Feeling like they're left out, they're in hermit mode, feeling like they're all alone. Not only feeling like they're all alone, but somehow either they feel like they are a master and they don't deserve to be all alone, or they feel like the master has left them all alone. Take it as it resonates. Maybe the person that they've put their faith in was themselves. Now they're locked out of the blessings. Clarify this master. What is up with this master? The Lovers. Choice. Choosing to have interpersonal relationships with others. You have had a choice of relationships. What happened with this choice that they had? Spirit, clarify the Lovers. You had to let go. Somehow you had to let go of this choice. Why did they have to let go of the choice? Playfulness came out. For some of you, not all of you, you're struggling with the same sex. You're struggling with wanting to be yourself, with wanting to be charismatic, colorful. You want to come out of the closet. For others of you, you've not been able to enjoy the playfulness. You've had to let go. Because of a natural aging process, you may have had to let go of your sexuality. Clarify what you're saying. And this has been hard on you because you can no longer have sex beyond illusion. Spirit says you need to see beyond the illusion. What illusion, Spirit? What illusion do they need to see beyond? Understanding. You don't think anybody else understands, but Spirit says understanding. They do understand. Anything else you want to say about this person that's struggling with their own mind and feeling left out in the cold? Is this person truly left out in the cold, Spirit? No, the creator of all that is, which might be, it could be you. But there's also a grand creator. It has not left you. Spirit wants to give you awareness. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Source. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by source. What do you mean clarifying that by source? This is a very deep spiritual message right here, y'all. What is it about Source that's going to be so fortunate? Somebody's exhausted. Somebody's tired of living, and they're going to have to make a compromise. Clarify this compromise, please. You may have been through so much with your physical health and just the aging process that you're tired. Somebody has a lot of guilt. Why do they have guilt? There's an inner voice in your head making you feel shame and guilt. And you're tired of this. You're tired of this. And it's coming from Source. Source is speaking to your mind. What do you suggest this person do about this, Spirit? Get some guidance. Ordinariness, possibilities, and postponement. So right now you need to get some guidance about these plans you've made. And put this off. Postpone whatever plans you're making because of all this negativity. And then what? Control. Clarify control, please. Receptivity. You might have to release some control issues too and be willing to take suggestions from others. Clarify the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck in reverse. You're clinging to the past. Clarify clinging to the past. Maturity, creativity, participation, and success. So either you need to grow up or you have grown older. Take it as it resonates. And you have creativity that you can still be a part of that can lead you to success. But you're clinging to the past. Spirit wants to give you a new beginning, but there's a lot of mental shit between you and this new beginning. Any advice for this person, Spirit, out of this deck of cards here? You're going to have a breakthrough. Spirit's going to help you to have a breakthrough. And to be totally free from this drama. Alright, that was a message for somebody specific, and it could have been a Virgo. Alright, Spirit, for the rest of us that are not going through that, can you clarify how you're working in our home lives? The King of Wands. The King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might be headed out to one of these run for the gay community. You might be fixing to enter into a race for that, and you're excited about it. Clarify the Ace of Wands. This is a male energy fire sign. Why is the Ace of Wands how you're working in our home life? Dang. I did not see that coming. You know what? I think you're running in this race because of a friend of yours who died. You have a friend who probably died from HIV or from some complications. He could have even been beaten up by people who didn't believe that other men and women could have relationships with each other. I'm so sorry if that's the case. Clarify the Five of Cups. What happened here? Was this the Tower? And he might have had a beautiful daughter that loved him. There's an Eight of Swords and a Chariot here. Somebody was imprisoned by this move. Clarify what you mean. Alright. It looks like to me that there was a younger fire sign who broke into your house and killed your parent. Or maybe they broke into your house and nearly killed your parent. They went to prison, but your parent was so terrified they had to move. Can you clarify this Ten of Swords and this Seven of Swords? Was that the Tower? It really looks like they could have died from this attack. Yeah, they went to prison. They went to prison for this. I think that whoever did this went to prison for it. Clarify the Three of Cups. It was a nightmare. It was definitely a nightmare. A very heavy burden on your family. And it gave you the opportunity after this. They probably left you an inheritance, and it gave you the opportunity, a small inheritance, to start over again. You might be their daughter. They could have had a daughter, a son, and a wife, and some grandchildren that were affected by this death. Clarify the Hermit. The Hermit is clarified by being strong. Clarify strength. Can you please clarify strength? You have a lot of sadness about this. You're trying to be strong through your sadness. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. This person may not have been sentenced yet. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, y'all. Can you show me what that means? I think it just means that this hasn't been completely settled in court and you're still having to live through this. This could have caused this man to have a heart attack. There's the Hermit. The Hermit is clarified by the Wheel is clarified by the Hermit. I mean, like, that was the end of the message. This is like saying it hadn't been decided yet what's going to happen. But it looks like to me that there's been a tower, or there's going to be a tower. The tower is inevitable. And it's because there was a very loving older man who, it looks like he lived by himself, took care of himself, and he used to walk down the streets during the day and night by himself. And he had to fight off an attacker. And this attacker ended his life. And because of this, You might have started your life over again, but it's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare, and you're trying to be strong through this nightmare. Any advice for whoever this is going through this, Spirit? This is so sad, and I'm so, so sorry. Your father looked like an amazing man. There's hope that this choice is going to turn out well. There's hope that there will be a good outcome here. If they haven't caught the person, there's hope that they will. And if they have caught them, there's hope that they will prosecute, it looks like. Clarify that to be true. Is this person going to be prosecuted for this? Justice came out. This is going to end in justice. Spirit's going to make sure you get justice. And you also might need to consider some talk therapy with a licensed therapist, or I'm available. I went to school to be a therapist. I have the education. Anything else you want to say to this individual, Spirit? Anything else at all? Anything you want to say to your family member? They just want to say they remember the day that they were there on your wedding day. Maybe you got married recently, or maybe this is your husband. They remember your wedding day and the day that your child was born. And you guys were good friends. That's what it looks like to me, they're saying. Anything else you want to say? And if you haven't gotten married, they want you to know that they're going to be there on your wedding day. You might have liked to have gone fishing with this person. Might have been a father, or brother, or grandfather. Alright. And then they also want to mention this fire sign right here. Being balanced. Clarify what you mean by that. You might have a sister, and then it might be an identical twin sister, or a paternal twin. And it might not be an identical, but it's a sister, I think. This person is gifted. This person is gifted. So why are you talking about this person? Because they have difficulty talking about it. They need to talk about these gifts that they have. Anything else you want to say? There's a female, a woman in your family that is spiritually gifted and needs to talk to somebody about those gifts. 10 of Cups came out. They want you to show this person unconditional love through whatever struggles they've been having. And plan on moving forward. What do you mean by move forward? They want you to make plans on moving forward. Make plans on going ahead and moving forward. There might be a piece of artwork that you've been struggling, or something that belonged to them that you haven't wanted to take down, but there's been some talk about it. They're saying take it down and move forward. And they're also saying that somebody's been thinking about moving and maybe going off to school or taking a new job. And they're saying that this is going to make your dreams come true. So go for it. Anything else? Alexander. And then the Hierophant came out. Why the Eye of Horus? Your family might be from Egypt. Why did the Eye of Horus come out here? Why did the Hierophant come out? You might dress up like that for Halloween. Walk like an Egyptian. Why did this come out? Because this education that you're planning on doing, or whoever's planning on doing, is going to help you to manifest this King of Pentacles. And they also suggest taking a vacation. Alright, can I get guidance from this deck? So this is somebody's loved ones coming through with messages. What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were able to take the big, scary leap today, what would you feel scared of losing? Love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give yourself everything you need? Today's soul action. Name the fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by feeling certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of believing and willingness in order to move onward with courage. Today's soul action. Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra. It is possible. Alright, let me get you one of these. Spirit, can you give me a dream card for whoever might resonate with these videos or with this particular video? You might be planning on being an engineer in college, and that's going to lead you to a lot of success. Spirit wants you to take a break today, okay? And again, I'm sorry about your loved one that you've lost. Alright. Imagine that your heart opens a little more every time you breathe out. It's easier for you to receive your dream with an open heart. Things often don't work out as planned. Let things appear just as they do and be sure to notice how they unfold perfectly. Dare to dream a little bigger. Dare to ask a little more. Not because everything should be bigger, but because it helps you to see where your limits are. Amazing. We keep seeing the same ones over and over again. Alright, let me see what the Sacred Landscape wants to say to y'all. Sacred Landscape, Holy Spirit, what message do you have out of the Sacred Landscape, please? Fulfillment, that big old peach. Fulfillment. There's something happening that's going to be fulfilled. And inner peace. I think we've read both of these already. Spirit, which one would you like me to read? Inner peace, lily pond. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead, and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water, while their translucent flowers open their petals to the universe, can fill one with the sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meanings. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. The Sacred Landscape wants you to know, inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It's already existing within you. To find this inner peace, simply simplify your life. Spend time in nature and listen to the messages of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects us intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply, fully, knowing that all is well. And then fulfillment simply says, laden peach tree, and maybe you're in Atlanta or Georgia. The peach tree blooms early, and because of this, it is often a symbol of spring and the renewal of life. It is also the Chinese symbol of happy marriage and fertility. In some traditions, it stands for immortality. Ripe peaches also portend fertility, fecundity, and great fulfillment. In Korean traditions, the peach represents happiness, riches, honors. Remember, all those blessings we're supposed to be receiving. Longevity. In the Renaissance, peaches represented the heart and love and speaking the truth from one's heart. The sacred landscape wants you to know fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you've had any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savor your life with gusto and grace. Experience and embrace life in all of its permutations. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. Alrighty then, I think we've heard those two recently, so... Alright, Spirit, what else would you like to say? Spirit wants me to get one of these. These are my new cards also. And let's just see what comes out, what message comes out, shall we? What message do you have? Alright, we have Rose Garden and Secrets. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Oh Sunny Day. Rose Gardens, Secrets, and Oh Sunny Day. I gotta have some coffee. Let's just see what Spirit's saying here, shall we? Rose Garden. Sensitivity, awareness of nature, integrated whole, and strength. Look at this beautiful woman who is transformed into a flower. She holds a red blooming rose to the place where her heart belongs. Her hair has become leaf blown by the wind. She is part of nature and grows stronger with her every gentle touch and loving gesture. She is not alone. Her friends, the caterpillar and the butterfly, are here to visit. Thorns threaten to prick her, but she is not scared. A rose is beautiful and strong because of its thorns, not in spite of them. And see how beautiful the pictures are on these cards? Rose Garden. And then 43 securities. I'm sorry, secrets. Why did I say securities? Secrets. Magic, mystery, hidden thoughts. A girl on a stroll is tall enough to reach the moon. She holds a ring of keys on her hand. One of them will fit in the keyhole on the moon's surface. This card tells us about personal secrets, hidden thoughts, and ideas one keeps in their mind. Nobody is able to look inside your head unless you invite them to. You have the power to decide how much of your thoughts you want to share with others. The little mystery helps keep the magic alive. And we saw that in the thoughts card, remember? And then, Oh Sunny Day. Oh Sunny Day. New beginnings, luck, and optimism. A woman with a dainty umbrella sits on a red mushroom and watches the sunrise over the horizon. How nice it is to welcome a new day, especially with 3 little talismans of good luck. The ladybug. Embrace new beginnings. Let us forget yesterday's worries and forget. Don't allow the past to linger into today. All the moments of this day are brand new. Never seen before or since. You have the power to make good things happen. You can make today your lucky day. So she has her umbrella on this sunny day, and she has this ladybug with her. Today is going to be her lucky day. Alright, Spirit, anything else you want to say before I close this message? This has been a very different message. Anything else at all you want to say? Anything else? Anything else? Alright, we're going to get one more message before we close. Spirit says to get a message out of this deck. Alright, Spirit, what would you like to say to those who might be resonating with this? Or not. Maybe it's somebody that hasn't had a message and they're patiently waiting to know that you're listening and that you know their situation. Whatever you want to say, Spirit, we're here and ready to receive. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, so this could be that hermit. Balance spirituality with practicality. You are good enough. Balance your spiritual life and your practical life. The energy is gaining momentum. Luck is on your side. One more time, Spirit says. There's something you need and Spirit's about to make it happen. That's that Wheel of Fortune. Anything else you want to say? Spirit's getting the exact right card. Work through your fears. Spirit wants you to work through your fears. That there's a fiery climax approaching. And then meditate and contemplate. Alright, trinkets, please, Holy Spirit, for this reading. Alright, I have a music note with a skull on it. A world. You are my sunshine. I have Dallas Cowboys. Maybe you love Dallas Cowboys. I have Harry Potter 9 3/4. I have another world, y'all. Closing out of a cycle. Or maybe somebody's an international traveler. I have a heart with a cross in it. I have a smiley face. I have a light bulb. And every fare from fair sometimes declines. William Shakespeare. I have a turtle. I have a shell with a starfish. Maybe your name is Star or Shell, or maybe you're a star named Shell. I have another starfish. I have a hand for intuition. I have an eye of Horus. I have black tourmaline. I have a rocket. I have an elephant. I have a little key. And I have an angel. Rocks, please, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. And thank you for being here with us, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Health. We notice here that somebody's health is struggling. Have faith, wealth, health and wealth. Accept and commitment. Alright, you guys, that's your reading, and I'll be back shortly with the reading for the sign of Sagittarius, and I also have to get a private reading done for somebody who requested it last night, but I promise you that will be done today. I love you, love you, love you, and I hope you're blessed, blessed, blessed. Let me know in the comments how you enjoyed the video, or if you didn't, okay, thank you. I love you, bye.